Hello my lovelies and welcome back to another live video. So today we are going to discuss the recent happenings in Nigeria, a country in West Africa. They have just conducted their general elections on the 25th of February 2023, which is on Saturday. This one just passed. So Tinabu emerged as the winner of the presidential election. That is what I'm going to discuss. I've been seeing a couple of videos, concerning these elections, and now it was allegedly rigged, and the amount of publications online, both on Instagram and WhatsApp, and what was happening, how the elections were, they got harassed, police were helping people to vote. They have presidential or political thugs, as we may call them in Africa, that were involved in the malpractice of these elections. Like, there are so many occurrences that happened during this election that just is like, I don't even know what to say, but something seems a little bit too fishy. And all of a sudden, this man emerged as a winner. We have seen the social media out front of the elections, and now most of the youths and most Nigerians wanted Peter Obi to be their leader, and I was kind of rooting for that man as well. I'm not gonna lie about it, because I'm looking at the age differences and the strength to be a president and everything that has to do with the development of Nigeria. Tinabu is around 70 or 70 plus years old. Yeah. Even on the elections day, when he was going to vote, he was held one arm by his wife, another arm by a bodyguard, or I don't know. That is the man that has emerged as the winner. There are some parts in Nigeria, like somewhere they call Kaduna, I don't know if I'm pronouncing the name right, where we see a lot of kids going there to vote. Kids vote on these elections. They had their PVC and everything. They were standing in the queue, waiting for their turn to go and vote. And then there were rumors also that some spokesperson or whatever in that town or in that polling unit come out to say, those are not kids, they are actually adults, but they suffer from, like they are dwarfs or something like that. And I'm like, seriously, we know a dwarf when we see one. Those kids on the line that I saw on videos on Instagram and TikTok, those are not dwarfs, those are not adults, they are kids. Kids were placed online to go and vote. We see elections, the ones that we are conducting the election, I don't know what they are called, but I'm sure it's INEC or officials, yeah. I saw a video of a woman that was just putting a thumb and just voting rapidly on papers. One person voting more than 5 times, like a whole leaflet, like what we have, like when you have the papers were like a checkbook, like when you have a checkbook. That woman was just putting her hand in the ink and then just placing on each paper that was in her custody in front of her. She was voting rapidly. There was also this man that is like very popular in these elections. I think he's MC Olum. I don't know, Oluwa or MC Olumu or whatever. He was seen in polling areas and polling stations where he was threatening people that are going to vote for Peter Obi and rather asking them to vote for APC Tinabu. And this man's son was also online, very proud and defending his dad, talking about people not being fortunate enough to be in his dad's position and stuff like that. The elections was, it's like, and then there was this chairperson or spokesperson from the APC, which is the current president that they say won, Tinabu. This woman was talking about, even in America, elections are not always perfect. Like, sorry, they are boldly admitting that rigging happened and that is okay. But we both know that is not okay. But upon all this election drama that just unfold, I've just been able to learn one thing, that for Africa to move forward, we have to start thinking of being on our own. I've seen a couple of videos where Nigerian celebrities are making videos, other nationals of Nigeria are making videos, and then they are tagging the BBC, they are tagging the CNN. Listen, these people, or what we normally refer to them in Africa, the international community or the international bodies, or the ones that are helping Africa in selecting their whatever. Because I thought most African countries in West Africa, I'm from Sierra Leone by the way, and we have our independence. Nigeria also, they have gained their independence. Same for Ghana and other countries. But what I don't seem to understand is that despite we have gained our independence, we are still being controlled by the international body. Some will say, oh, they help in the development of Africa. No, they don't help in the development of Africa. They don't want Africa to grow. They don't want Africa to develop. They want us to stay miserable, poor, fighting each other, bringing this all stupid politics that is bringing the division. Instead of Africans to come together in any country that they find themselves to work hard to push their country forward, this politics and this whole stupid democracy or whatever is tearing us apart. We are divided by religion, by politics, by ethnicity, and whatever. It has gotten to the point that we're no longer fighting for a better country. We are fighting for who's which ethnicity is leading, which party is reigning. In my country, also Sierra Leone, we have two political parties that are always making the headlines. We have the APC and the LCPP. The past 10 years, the APC did their good deeds. This year now, we have, for the past 4 years, coming to 5, we have the SLPP that have completely wrecked Sierra Leone's economy. But guess what? Even in the midst of the hardship that has ever faced, slapped Sierra Leoneans on their face, the economy is a mess. Everything is super expensive, including food items and normal basic amenities. Everything is skyrocketing. The prices are just everywhere. We still have Sierra Leoneans that are defending the current government. Not because they are not suffering from what is going on, but because it is their party, their tribe or ethnicity. They are from the north, or they are from the south, or they are from the east. This is what is dividing Africa. The international body or whatever, they know about this kind of stuff. So they are using this to their advantage. Let's just say, allegedly, that the international community, they are the ones conducting African elections, yeah? They are the ones choosing our president for us, even though we have gained our independence, even though we are the ones suffering in the hands of these corrupt leaders that they are being, forced down our throats. They will never choose a good one for us. If they see an African man that is, has the capability of pushing Africa forward and transforming lives and making things better, they will not make that man win. This is what I've seen that's happened in these Nigerian elections. I've watched, I did not even take my time to even watch those videos that I saw, with the BBC and the CNN. I didn't even waste my time because I know you people are the problems that we have in Africa. Unless we kick this international community or whatever nonsense out of our politics and our lives and our countries, economy and minerals, we will continue to suffer in the hands of our greedy politicians that they will impose on us. How can a man of over 70, if that man is overseas, that man will be heading for nursing home, retired? It will be in a retirement home where he'll be wearing diaper to sleep. They'll be feeding him to eat. They will never impose this kind of precedent in their countries unless if the one that is opposing does not suit their agenda. We have been seeing how they have been oppressing Africa all these years. And I'm watching this whole Nigerian election, I'm like, they're not going to give it to Peter Obi. because he's young, he's energetic, he has a bright vision for Nigeria. He has, his manifesto or his plans are good. They are going to, try to remove the level of poverty and stuff that are bad that are happening in the county. They're not going to make him win. They are like puppet masters, and African countries, and the leaders are like puppets. They control them, tell them what to do and what not to do, where to go and where to sit or where to stand. These are the people that we have as international bodies. The ones that are supposedly, looking out for us, trying to help us to be better or grow better. No, they're not doing that. They don't want that. Because if you want Africa to progress, Nigeria, when I'm talking about the continent of West Africa, where my country, we have Sierra Leone, Nigeria, Ghana, and others, in the continent of West Africa. Internationally, when you're talking about West Africa, people are more familiar with Nigeria because of the entertainment industries going on higher. They have so many good stuff going on in their country. They have talented individuals. I'm not going to lie about it. Their singers are doing collaborations with Hollywood stars. And everything going on is, it's like they have the name. If these people want, actually want Nigeria to go much higher than they are doing in the international markets, they'll pick someone that they know is capable of doing the job. Tinabu cannot drive Nigeria too. What is he going to do? Like, he'll be like, 7 days a week, 2 days in Nigeria and 5 days overseas taking medical treatment because he's old. It happened with their outgoing president also, what's his name, Buhari, that was always overseas taking medical treatment. What a country like Nigeria needs is a man capable of communicating with the younger generations. The one that can impact the youth in becoming people, better people that will take the country's, exposure and economy to a next level. That is who Peter Obi represents. He's the only political candidate I've seen that has been, accepted by the youth of Nigeria. They were willing to do everything to better and transform themselves in being better youths, just to push their country forward. They took the elections upon their shoulders. And what do they get in return? Someone that is close to the grave to become a leader. And I don't know if nothing is going to do, they're not going to do nothing about it. It's sad, but that's the reality. They're not going to do anything about it. They're just going to leave it like that. Because they know our so-called godfathers of Africa, the international community, they know they can tell that man to do whatever and he will do it. They don't like us progressing, no. Having a guy, how many, there are millions of videos online where these people are scheming and destroying us. There are thousands of videos online where you see white heads sitting together talking about how they don't want Africa to grow, how they should do this, how they should do that. They make medicines, they do practicals or whatever. Africa is the we are the guinea pigs. They carry out their chemical explosion, whatever they put together, put this and put that, mix it together. If you want to test it on anywhere, they send it to Africa. Bad products, they send them to Africa. We are the owners of the wealth that they are using to advance their countries. If they really care about Africa, international bodies or whatever they are called, Africa would have grown so higher because we have the minerals, we have the resources, but we're not benefiting from them. We are struggling. Look at what was happening to Nigeria before this election, this so-called election that they have they have rubbished. People we are fighting. Like the outgoing president just wake up one morning and be like, oh, I need to change how the money look like. As if that is going to better the economy or something. And then they were unable to print enough Naira notes. We saw people fighting, at banks to get the new notes. It was unavailable. They could not get the new notes. Bank workers were seen fleeing from the back fence of their offices. Managers were hiding, they were running away, seeking refuge, somewhere to hide. And in the midst of all that, instead of finding someone that's going to step up and sort out those fears and those panic and those troubles, they bring someone that can barely stand for 30 minutes. Africa is not going to go that way. As long as we are depending on these people, international bodies, we're not going to grow. I've been seeing the tag CNN, tag BBC, tag this, tag that. Don't tag them, they don't care, they like what is going on. Do you think they're going to find someone that's going to uplift poverty and change Africa and make Africa better? No, because if they do that, they will just kick them out. And they don't want it, they want to be inside. Pretend that like they are the fixers of our problems, that they are going to fix our problems, they are going to make everything better, they are going to make things look good, they are going to do this and that. No, they're not going to do that. Any of that for the matter. They are doing the opposite, but making us feel as if they can help us. They will never do that. Now look at what they have done. After so many videos of lying, online, of the police harassment, people giving money to vote, and kids on the line to go vote, and everything that has been going on. A man that is close to the grave is a leader of a country as big as Nigeria. What is he going to do? Be traveling overseas for medical support because they can't afford good and quality ones to keep on reviving him and keeping him alive. This is Africa. It's sad, but this is our reality. Until we wake up and decide to take our counties into our own hands and work towards our future without involving these people, we'll continue lacking and struggling to eat and even breathe. To every Nigerian out there, just keep your cool, just continue being good, don't fight about it, because the international bodies have spoken. And their word is law. We just follow through. But honestly, it's sad. It's really, really sad. My name is Mariama, by the way. If you're watching me for the first time, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to like my videos. You can watch so many other videos from my channel. I have covered different topics and different content. I'm all over the place. So it's nice to meet you all. Thank you for watching and keeping up with me till this time, after hearing my blabbing and my frustrations and about our continent, Africa. But let's keep up the faith. Let's just be, be strong and just hope for a better Africa, and for our elderly folks to open their eyes and see the reality that we, the younger ones, are saying that we need our true independence, where we don't need godfathers to control us. Till then, we'll just be sinking down instead of elevating our nation. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all on my next live or my next video. Bye bye.